How's it gaming, guys? I'm Phil in the Blanks, and welcome to 2024. I officially welcome you to 2024. Don't accept anyone else's welcome. I'm welcoming you. 2023 is long gone. It is escaped from our grasp, and like I say every year, the yearly update is one of my favorite things to do. It feels like a nice, fresh, clean start to the year after my break in December, and this year is no different. Let's look back at what we've done in 2023, and by the way, in the background you will see little snippets of the games I played this past year, so if you see anything that kind of perks your interest or anything like that, go check it out. That stuff's already on the channel waiting for you to watch it. 2023 was a hell of a year. Total video count was 273 episodes, which just blew my previous record out of the water, which was 223 for 2022. Now, I will say the reason why I had so many videos this past year was because I was trying so hard to put up an episode every single day. And if you remember my 2023 yearly update, I said that's not the norm and you shouldn't be expecting that. And then I spent an entire year trying to make that happen, which was a bit much for me, but we'll get into that later. But yeah, 273 episodes, 38 quickies, and 62 total games featured. That is pretty nuts. I just really wanted to go all out this past year, simply because it was my 10th year anniversary as a Let's Player. While the Fill in the Blanks channel has been around since 2012, the Let's Play portion of it didn't start until 2013. So that's kind of where I based that 10-year anniversary. But let's take a brief look at my channel as a whole. If you have a minute, you know, you're watching this video anyways. But since I started this channel back in 2012, I have done a whopping 1,562 videos for a total of 241 featured games, 2 community posts, and yes, 1 Harlem Shake video. Back when that was a thing, I guess. But yeah, 241 total games, which is crazy. I didn't really think I went through that many games, but I guess those quickies really added up. Technically, it's a little bit more, depending on how you count the games from Mega Man Wily Wars and Super Mario All-Stars. It's probably closer to 246 or 7. But that is still crazy, and we're gonna keep going. Let's make it 1,000 games. Let's do it. Before I started doing Let's Plays on the channel, I kind of wanted it to be like reviews and video editorials and whatnot. In fact, the first thing that appeared on the channel was my Alphabet Game-a-thon, which I only ended up making 5 videos for. So it never kept going, which is a shame, because I did actually play 26 games based on the letters of the alphabet. Maybe one day I'll go through them really quickly. But I soon realized that editing and writing and recording like episodes like that took a lot out of me, especially when I had to have a full-time job, of course. So I started Let's Playing just because I wanted to do that too, and then realized that I can pump out good quality content that way instead of doing the video editorials. And I tried to go back to that with NPC a few years ago, which was like the Nerdy Phil chat, which I did enjoy doing. That was a lot of fun, and for a while I was trying to do that weekly. And again, I was just trying to bite off more than I could chew. This is not my full-time job, so I can't really put that much time into it. And I put a lot of time just into the Let's Plays, to be honest. So, but I settled down on the Let's Plays, and I never looked back, really. I love doing these Let's Plays. I like just chatting it up with you guys while I play. And to be honest, even when I'm playing by myself, I kind of picture what I would say if I was Let's Playing this on the channel. So it's really changed how I play video games now, and I love it. I think it's great. Several years ago, I also started a Patreon page, which has gone okay. It's gone pretty well. Considering I'm an unknown guy on YouTube, it's actually doing pretty well. It helps out with maintaining the equipment that I need for the channel, and being able to have like a little bit of a voice for you guys to kind of talk to me and do little votes and little contests and stuff. So that's a lot of fun. The most recent thing I've kind of done is the compilation videos, which are fun. I just enjoy making them. But keep in mind that anytime you see a question of the day compilation, you can go in there and see how you can have a chance to win a quickie episode dedicated to you that you got to choose, so keep that in mind. And that is my 10 years on YouTube. let's take it off of YouTube for a second. Every year I kind of tell you a little bit about what's been going on in my personal life, and I invite you to tell me how you've been and how your year was as well in the comments below. This year has been a little trying in some parts. I won't indulge in the negative portions, but life happens, that's okay. I'm still working away at my job that I'm loving. James is doing fantastic, but the best news of this year is that me and Kate are excited to welcome a fourth into our family. We will be expecting Oliver in April. So if you notice all of a sudden my videos dip down quite a bit in April, you will know why, because I will be a father again, which is crazy. I never really thought I'd be a father of two, but now I'm going to be a father of two boys. So all in all, I mean, that's great news for me, so I'm very happy about that. Another great thing that happened this year is I finally replaced my old PC with a brand new PC, thanks to you guys. Your Patreon contributions have been huge in allowing me to do this, and it really means a lot. My old computer I've had since 2019, which worked really well for the channel, but I could only record at 30 frames per second at a resolution of 720p. So for a lot of older games, that wasn't the worst thing in the world, but anything that was like in HD didn't look amazing, and you want that 60 frames per second. This new machine, it's 60 frames per second, 1080p, oh, it's the whole thing. Like, it's not a crazy multi-$1,000 rig or anything like that, but it will really help in improving how much better things will start looking for the channel. And you might have noticed while I did Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, and a couple other games I had done, but for a while I had a problem with the recording, the capture card not working properly. I couldn't get my old one working, so I had to buy a new one. So for the first little while I was emulating everything because I needed to get stuff out for the channel. That has been fixed. Everything should be good. But yeah, thanks to you guys, I finally have a new PC, and that is just absolutely wonderful. Alright, back to video games. This past year we did so many classics. We did games from the Mario series, the Mega Man series, the Kirby series, Donkey Kong, Sonic. We did some Ace Attorney, we did Pikmin, we did a Dragon Quest game, a Wario, we did 2 Wario games, we did a Zelda game. My goodness, we did a lot. We did my first Final Fantasy game on here. We did Disney Month 2, Disney Month 2023. That went really well. And just so many quickies of just classic games and some more unknown things like MC Kids and Plock. And it was just a really great year overall. Time to plug in the Patreon page just one more time. If you are interested in helping out the channel, or if you want your very own Quickie episode, you're sponsoring it, this is for you, you get to choose the game, visit my Patreon page. There will be a link below and at the end of this video how you can make that happen, and just in general how you can help make the channel grow, how you can have a better voice on what I do for the channel. And even if you can't support monetarily, I do suggest checking out the Patreon page anyways. Most month I like to put up a kind of preview post of what I'm going to be doing that month. So if you like knowing ahead of time, oh, what's Phil going to do in April and May or whatever, check it out. It's a great way to kind of keep in the loop. Or if you like to be surprised, avoid that. Whatever floats your boat. But I know why you guys are here. It's the most important part of this whole video, and that is, what are we doing for 2024? Like I said before, we are expecting another baby boy in a few more months, and last year I worked really hard to try to put up an episode every day or so. I did a great job, but I really burned myself out a few times, and I really want to avoid that in 2024. So I am going to be taking a step back, and if I can do an episode on sequential days, then that's great, but I'm not going to push myself as hard to do that, but I want to try to maintain the 1 per 2 days. So there will be a dip in the frequency of episodes, especially in April, where I'm probably going to straight up take a month off. Thankfully, in Canada, I get 5 weeks off just to be with Kate and the baby and James, and I want to take that time to make sure that we welcome Oliver into our home and to make it kind of a home where I'm not like off playing video games downstairs while my wife is dealing with 2 kids. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be taking a break at that point, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to not be trying hard for quality and just a good amount of really good games. So because there will be less videos overall next year, I don't want to promise like a billion, majillion games, because I just won't have time for them. But The ones I'm going to be mentioning here are priority, and they will be done within the next year. And a lot of them are going to be sequels to games we've already been doing, because I love these mainstay series. So in no particular order, we will be doing Kirby 64, The Crystal Shards. We will be doing Mega Man X5, but not just regular Mega Man X5. We're going to be doing Mega Man X5, The Improvement Project, which fixes a lot of problems with Mega Man X5. We'll go into that when we get to Mega Man X5. I want to do at least one big Mario spin-off this year, either Mario Kart 8's DLC that came out the last couple of years, or maybe like a Mario Party game, something bigger than just a one-episode quickie. I'll also be doing the next game in the Mario series. We did Mario Sunshine last year, and this year we'll be doing New Super Mario Bros. For the DS. We'll of course be continuing Phoenix Wright Justice for All with Case 2, Turnabout Reunion. A couple years ago, I finally did the first game in the Katamari Damacy series, and we'll be continuing with that with We Love Katamari, which was released last year, and I figured, hey, why not? That sounds awesome. And we will be doing Metroid Prime Remastered, which is what I'm really looking forward to. And guess what? Disney Month 2023 was a resounding success, so of course I'm doing Disney Month 2024. That means another full month of fun, bite-sized Disney games. So tell me in the comments what you want for Disney Month 2024, and I can start planning that and playing all these awesome Disney games. And a couple more games we'll be doing this year in preparations for next year in 2025. We will be doing Final Fantasy Adventure in preparation for Secret of Mana for 2025. We'll also be covering the original Zelda. We did Zelda BS a long time ago. We've done Zelda 2, Link to the Past, and Link's Awakening. This year we'll be doing Zelda 1 for the NES in preparation for, hopefully for next year, for Ocarina of Time. One of the other things we've been doing for the past year or so is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate The World of Light, which is a pretty long mode in that game. And my episodes for that go anywhere from a half hour to an hour long. And because of the new computer problems I was having when I got the new computer, which is all fixed now again, by the way, we will have a major focus on finishing up World of Light. So we'll probably do like a couple episodes of that in between every major game. So yeah. The big main game that we're doing this year, you guys voted for it, is Final Fantasy. The original Final Fantasy, not the original version, not the one for the NES. We'll be doing the PSP remake. And I think we'll be doing all the extra dungeons and stuff. That's going to be a nice one. But the big thing, what are we playing next? What are we playing in a couple days? And that is a game that I'm so glad I finally got to try last year. You guys have been asking for it for a bit, and that is Soul Blazer, a really, really fun action RPG. So there we go. I want to commit to those games for this upcoming year. Now that's not even a lot of games in my opinion, but I'm still going to have to work hard to make sure I can fit them all in this year, but hopefully I can. And I really hope you guys enjoy and are with me on this journey through these games. I really appreciate when you guys can join me with this stuff and let me know how you're enjoying the game or what you would do differently in the comments. I love hearing about that stuff, guys. Anyways, guys, that's enough for this long-winded update. 2024 is going to be a great year, and I'll let you know when we get closer to Oliver's birth so you can, know when that break is going to be. So with that, I hope your 2023 was well, and I hope your 2024 will be even better. I'm Phil in the Blanks. See you next level.